Alright, the water is high on here, so it should be good to go. We have a main sewer line today, and there's another company that was out here earlier today and also yesterday. They cleared the drain with the snake and it's backing up again already. So we're gonna run a jet on it today and hopefully clear it quickly. I still haven't fixed my my camera setup with the loose part right here. I haven't fixed it yet. It's been busy. I'm like, what can I say? I was at college earlier today. I was there for like 5 hours, and then our dispatch is calling me. They're saying, like, you know, we have, I don't know, like 3 calls to go to other than the one that I was at already. And I was like, wow, it's good to stay busy, but I'm a little bit stressed thin today. Just a little bit stressed thin. Did you find the video you're looking for?
Yeah, good, but I mean, to me, you probably would know what it is.
Yep.
Like, I just see a whole bunch of water.
If you're seeing water, that's not good.
Right.
Unless somebody was running water inside the house.
There it is.
Oh, and they uploaded it to YouTube. Cool.
I know, he didn't tell me about that.
It honestly makes it pretty easy to just send a link.
Yeah.
But because I've done that before too.
I thought I saw some weed or something in there.
Kind of like at 14 feet, a little bit.
See all the water? That's all water, right?
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be there. Water shouldn't even be there like that.
No, it shouldn't. Now, if he pushes the camera all the way through to where there's no more water, it means there's no obstruction and you have a belly in the pipe, so a low spot. But if he keeps pushing and then he just, you know, he gets to a spot where, yeah, then there's still something in there.
And I don't know. From that point, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you probably know what you're looking at. I'm just like, it just looks like crazy. It's nothing.
Yeah. Like he's still pushing. All right, 60 feet maybe? No? Still pushing a little bit. Okay, so it looks like he got to as far as 61 feet. So that's where our issue is.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is backed up like all the way in here.
It's backed up there already again?
Yeah. You see the water in there?
Oh yeah, I did. Damn.
Yep.
See, I'm glad I didn't take a shot.
I'm glad. Yeah. And tell your brother to not run any water or anybody else.
Cut up my basement wood.
Oh goodness, from the first time it backed up.
Because I didn't. Well, my brother took a shower up here, and then I went downstairs, and the water was all the way out. Here's the bathroom.
Right.
So it hit all the walls all the way around.
Goodness gracious.
I know.
That's worse than most of them. Do you have like a floor drain in there, and it just kind of came up out of there, or did it?
It came up out of the shower.
Oh.
And the toilet.
Oh, and they did all of that. Wow.
Well, it came out into this space. And once any of that water hits the wall,
yeah, no, it's done for.
So
was it coming from underneath the toilet or was it overflowing?
It was overflowing.
Oh wow.
Overflowing, and it filled up the tub, the shower.
Okay. So you had like maybe this much water in the tub? Oh.
And it came up over and just filled the whole bathroom up. Well, and don't say this out loud to anybody, but so it happened the day before. And my brother, being autistic, he didn't tell me about it. And I come downstairs, there was like water over there.
All right.
I'm like, what is that water from? And then I realized.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh yeah, there was black water. It came up over. I'm like, you didn't tell me that? Like, you knew that was wrong. Like, I know you're autistic.
Yeah.
I'm sure you realized that was not the right thing, you know.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
So I cleaned that all up. And then the next day I, got the plumber, blah, blah, blah. And then, no, the next day I told him to take a shower upstairs, not thinking about it.
Right.
And he took a shower.
Yeah.
He goes down and goes, it's worse this time. And it was all the way out and just poopy everywhere.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Yeah, no, that's worse than how it most of the time is.
Right.
Because, I don't know. It's like, people will go downstairs and they'll notice, or, they'll smell in the house and be like, something's off, and then they catch it kind of quick. So most of the time when I go into a home that has this issue, it's like consolidated to a small area near a washing machine or something. Yeah. And the most times where you have like a lot of water is because they did a little laundry. They did the dishes, shower. Exactly. And that's it. Something that's going to run water for a long time.
Right. I told my insurance this shit happened yesterday. It all happened at once. Yeah. That's the end of the story.
Yeah, no.
I've never seen anybody talk with that, so good. You talk so well.
Well, I'm getting better at it. I've only had like 3 days of using this, so.
Well,
all right. Okay, sounds good.
I'm okay with not watching.
All right, no problem. I might do a recording on it so you can see after the fact, and that's it.
Okay.
All right. No problem. See, guys, I'm getting better at it. All right. Look, the first video where I was using this mouthpiece was for the camera. It was terrible, and I get it, but I get better at it and better at it. So you gotta trust the process. That's all I can say. All right, so like I said, it's a main drain clog today, and we need to clear it before we have a backup inside the house. That's basically our main concern to kind of get things started here. If we're too slow in restoring flow back to the drain, it's going to start to overflow from inside. So in her case, inside would mean the toilet and the shower downstairs. So we're going to push this in here as far as we can. It looked like our issue was about at like 60, 61, 62 feet. So I'm going to try and push it in here by hand all the way up to our obstruction, and then we're going to turn on the jet and hopefully clear it in about 3 seconds or so. I'm going to put the camera in there too, so you'll see when the water level drops and everything. Probably can't see it too well on this one. All right, that's 50 feet out. So that might be us. That might be our obstruction. It's pretty close. If it's not the obstruction, it is very close to where we need to be. I have a little bit of dirt on the end of the nozzle here, so I'm going to just spray that out before I connect it right here. And also, our water level is pretty high, so doing this to clear it, we might run out to right here at the top of this metal bar, maybe that much water. And then after that, we're going to just see if we need to do anything else. We have this much water to play with at that point. Let's go ahead and turn everything on. It's already, the flow rate is already set. And we're on. We'll spray that out real quick, and then we'll turn the water back off. It'll turn on at some point. Goodness. There we go. Cool. I don't know why it's not coming out. There we go. Looks like it has some air in the system. Very good. Nice and clean. Let's not turn the water on right now. That would not be good. All right. Let's go ahead and turn the camera on. Battery is great. Nice new battery on there. I should say freshly charged battery. Okay, and I'll push the camera down to where we can see the water level. Cool, very nice. Let's turn the water on. Turn the jet on. Come on. Come on. That's us right there. There we go. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, here we go. It's kind of slow to drain though. No, not that slow. That's good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to turn off the pressure, but I'm going to keep the water on. So let's get down there where we need to go. Toilet paper right there. A little bit more toilet paper. Oh. Okay. Let's turn off the water. Water's off. Let's see if that drains. Only a little bit. Ooh. Okay. What do we have here? I'm thinking this might be Orangeburg. Let's pull the hose back a bit. We went kind of far. We went really far. Okay. No, I don't think it's orange brick. I think it's cast iron. But it's very dark in color. There's something going on right here. 70 feet out. You see how we go up? Camera's going up to get above whatever is right here. Then going back down. Okay. I don't know why that section looks so dirty, and then this section here is basically clean. What's that? What is that? I don't know. Let's go ahead and just go all the way out to the county. There's a ton of buildup down there. Goodness. Alright. The county's at 81 feet. So our issue is somewhere in the cast iron portion. But I cannot clearly see what it is as of right now. Pull the camera back. Alright, so we know it's 80 feet to go to the county. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the jet, and we're going to put it to about 80 feet so we get this whole area cleaned out as best as we can with the jet. They're going to need a descale, so that'll be the next thing for them to get done on this. But I'm hoping that hopefully we can basically get clear water in the pipe right here so we can see the bottom and see if there's any like larger issues going on other than just the scale buildup. And we'll go slowly. Okay, that's us. 80 feet. That might be it. Let's see if everything drains. Okay, good. Awesome. Okay. I'll turn off the jet. There's an issue right here. You can see it now. It's scale. Pieces of the pipe breaking off. Scale buildup. So that's what the issue is. It doesn't look to be broken. Oh, that's a huge piece right there. Goodness. Right there on the side. I'll take a picture of that. All right, we are basically done for today. The drain is open and it's flowing, but they need to get a descaling done to get that scale out of there and make the pipe smooth again. All right, that's it. Our nozzle is still clean, still clear, and flowing nicely. Very good. All right, let's start packing up. Didn't need this today. All right, I'm gonna go get her and I'll show her the video live so she can see everything herself. All right, so we're all done. I showed her the video of the pipe and all the scale in there, and she definitely needs a descale, that's for sure. We didn't use, hey look, I got it right on the money. I said this is how much water we're going to use, and that's how much water we used. That's how you know I'm a professional, because I can just determine that immediately. That was a very lucky guess. Very lucky. But yeah, so hopefully she moves forward with doing the descaling. If she gets that done, I expect her to not really have any other drain issues anytime soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That was a great job, excellent work, happy customer, happy me. 10 out of 10, couldn't go better. All right.